I have terrible news. It's time to start the open mic. Where are you all at? Yeah! Oh, thank you. Yeah, Dave, you should invite those people into this room because what is up with that? Oh my goodness, they're all just, they're like, they want to be where the light is. My guitar has more gain than the Spiess guitar has, I think. What's that? Russian guitar. Mine's Slovak. I'm Slovak. Slovak. So here's what we're going to do, because it does seem like a very sparse night this evening. But I run into trouble every time I run a 3-song night. It all goes to hell. No, I did not say that. What I was going to say is I think we're going to go through the list, get to our fabulous featured artist, which is this man here, Philip, with this hat. Oh, my goodness. Look, he's just marvelous. And then, for those of you who have survived, we'll go around again. We are attempting to webcast live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, but our internet signal is very sad. Facebook won't have us at all. I think we're up on YouTube as like kind of a blocky kind of like, oh my God, it's terrible. Which just goes to show that you gotta be here sometimes. Bev, you're up next, but you knew that. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. It's all what a kiss could mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Pull me out of line and have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. It's what you get for looking at a place and seeming, well, hell, oh, so excited before dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Now, here's the thing about that word. On the radio, it's allowable as a verb, but not a noun. Because as a noun, it's misogynistic and terrible. As a verb, it's like very heartfelt. In this case, I think I'm going to get away with it because we're sort of a PG-13 environment and we're going to be okay. That's my decision for the moment. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know well what one could mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the pilot has apologies. I can't hear him for the racing of my heart. Push me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Who could blame me now? As the light exploded around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. It's coming once again, and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years what they think. Fingers claw upon the clocks as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. And I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago, and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. I got too much on my mind, and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Oh, hey, how I hate to be late. Well, I know I need to leave. Cause something caught me by the conscience, thank you. It's dead of night. No. Oh my goodness, I thanked you for applause. Okay, wait. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the conscience. It's dead out fall in 90 where I'm going, yeah. Oh, Christmas won't find Texas, and back home I hear it's snowing. Give me back the trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. Clinging beast of steel and concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. If I seem like something other than I am, won't you please excuse the dust and pardon all my mess? These trains, they aren't like planes, they will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Hold me in the station, I'm no danger after all. Yeah, kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting, slow and sweet. Well, I won't bitch about delays. Grr. 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 Oh, I've been accused of it before. Many have said, Rob Hinkle is a man of too many words. Fortunately today, I'm quiet and tired, fatigued. I also just restrung my guitar. So it's argumentative. This city's built on the ashes of rats. You can grind them underfoot if you wish. And thanks to the warning, but I think I'll stay. I sit back and sprawl and stare at it all. A curtain and breeze that blocks me. I turn away from the window. Baltimore. Oh man, I was like so like with you. With its lights and its gutters, the city screams and she mutters. You turn over sleeping, you're catching light in a different way. And seems I spend so much time just facing this wall. I don't know what I suppose this wall should do. Bear-clawed dreams of saints in the city waiting. Bear-clawed dreams of strength. She dreams up something better. Baltimore's built on the bones of rats. You can crack them underfoot if you wish. And thanks to the warning, but I think I'll just stand here, yeah. I sit back and sprawl and stare at the stars. Seems too much, I just stare at the ceiling. With my hand on your back, with that feeling. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? Bear-clawed dreams of strength in the city waiting. Claude dreams of saints. She dreams up something better. Did I stand too firm? Did I stand too tall? Did I listen to you? Did I listen to you at all? Bear Claw dreams of strength in the city waiting. Bear Claw dreams of saints. She dreams up something better. She dreams up something better. Whoa, oh. Yeah, she dreams up something better. Yeah, she dreams up something better. Something like that. All right, I'm feeling sloppy this evening, and that gives everyone permission to do like bizarre, strange, upsetting, forgetting things this evening. Bev's up next, who plays just like me but on ukulele. Wait, no, you're probably like playing slower but with effects tonight, right?
Oh, slower.
Oh, just a little slower. Yeah, okay, that's wise.
I'm like an inept version.
No. You're just like, I don't know how I can spin that. No, you're amazing. Give me a mute there. We're good? Cool. Yeah, I feel like I haven't slept in 3 days, and that's roughly accurate. But the important part is that I'm here for y'all because it's a beautiful night, sparse though it be. Bev is an amazing writer.
Turn down if that's...
No, let me do it from here.
Okay.
I'm giving you the option.
This is that time of in D.C. where everybody is gone. It's kind of like the rapture happened, and here we are, you know, but I think it's fine. I like who we're left with. This is great. Oh, this sounds good. Thank you, David. So this is a song about feeling like an outcast in your subculture. I'm chopped liver in the meat market. I fail inspection, so all I know is rejection. My tribe is a sorority. Complex inferiority leaves me on the edge, so I am not a pledge. I'm chopped liver in the meat market. In the I'm just a giver without a sliver of anything. I got an empty finger, the freedom of no ring. Oh, thank you. I have my life to myself, I don't want to share it. My heart's heavy in my chest, I don't wear it on my sleeve. So I silently grieve, because my heart has room, but it's empty like a tomb. Time carries me to my doom quietly. No one hears me scream. I sleep so I can leave this gray dream. I don't see a happy end to this story. Everyone else has glory, I'll be gone without a trace. I won't get back the years, but I see grace in a past I can't erase. Fanning flames in a world as cold, quietly. No one hears me scream. I sleep so I can leave this gray dream. I ignore the forest and build my house in a dream. Okay with what is not and not knowing what will be. As my life unfolds, I am by myself, but I'm not alone. I will suffer without misery, quietly. No one hears me scream. I sleep so I can leave this gray dream. Oh, thank you. Oh, David, is it okay?
I'm so grateful that you're one of our regulars. Like, I'm just so grateful to have you.
Oh, thank you. I love coming here.
Thank you. Huh. Melanie, are you a sitter or a stander?
I will stand.
Excellent, excellent.
I will retune.
That's okay.
So much for PG.
Oh, well. No, PG, well, it's PG-13-ish, which means we get at least one. I think it's the way that works. No, it means she used it, sorry.
Can we say one curse word?
No, over the night, over the length of the feature. So she just used it up for everybody. Sorry. I know.
Kind of selfish.
She helped us make quota.
Hey.
Or quota.
10, right? Because that's the more.
I think that's the way it works, is after 10 p.m., but we're not sticking around that late. What are you, crazy? So, Melanie, are you local to us, or are you just passing through?
I am. Thank you. What'd you
So
say?
you're left-handed or right-handed?
Wait,
Both. I am.
wait, what made everyone laugh?
Are you local, or are you just passing through?
I live in Crystal City. I'm local, but this is my second open mic of my life. So be nice. Thank you. And this is called Quiet Fire. choices to let my flames get higher. Oh, it is a quiet fire. It's been building up for years. It's smoking out the lies. It never disappears. It is a quiet fire. It's burning me inside. It feels unsettling, but it's keeping me alive. Thank you. This is called Undone. Why am I so tired? Everything on fire. My bones hurt again. I was soaring higher. Oh, what a liar. I'm twisting, it never ends. And just when I think I'm steady, just when I'm set and ready, my feet come undone. And just when I know who I am, just when I'm done with pretend, I disappear with the sun. The world is different. I feel the distance and I don't fit here. The rules all shifting, my anchor lifting, no knowing nothing is clear. And just when I think I'm steady, just when I'm set, I'm ready, oh, my feet come undone. And just when I know who I am, just when I'm done with pretend, I disappear with the sun. And as quickly as I fade, I will reappear as I was. So as swiftly as I fall, I will rise like the moon does. I will rise like the moon does. Safe.
Please, another hand for Melanie.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Brian Lee, who is engaging not just one, but apparently two beautiful assistants.
Not right away.
Not right away. Okay, he'll point and click, engaging them as he sees fit. We have not powered up the top
You
yet.
have not.
Did you say Captain Picard?
You want me to accompany Brian? Still?
He's going to work out making the piano go first. So Brian, did you catch that from Ethan?
What's that?
Ethan asked if you still wanted him to accompany
Yeah, on the second song, Ethan, not the first one.
Okay. Thanks, let me know.
And, yeah, that,
I like your guitar, Jules.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody, please welcome Brian Lee.
check. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to do a tune I wrote about a woman named Esther Martin who left the Cherokee Reservation in Oklahoma decades ago and came to Baltimore and worked as a hat check girl and a dime a dance girl, and she ultimately came to own her own bar on Charles Street. And in the enlightened times that they were, it was called the Wigwam Bar, and that was sarcasm when I said enlightened. But anyway, so this is a song I wrote after I read the obituary in the Baltimore City paper for Esther, and so it's called the Wigwam Bar. If you ever find your way down to Mobtown, you can find me at the Wigwam Bar. We'll drink a 2-bit beer and a shot of rye, and I'll introduce you to Esther. She can pick a fight if she's feeling mean, throw you out the door if you take it too far. She rules the roost, no need to wonder why. The joint belongs to Esther. Oh, she swears like a sailor, has a heart of gold, makes a mean cocktail like Django plays guitar. She rules the roost. Do what you want, but don't even try. Don't ever mess with Esther. If you ever find your way down to Mobtown, you can find me at the Wigwam Bar. We'll drink a 2-bit beer and a shot of rye, and I'll introduce you to Esther. Yeah, so thanks, Ethan. This next song is a straight-ahead blues song. Anybody who wants to join me, please do.
Ow.
This is a song I originally wrote on the guitar,
Okay.
and I'm not a guitarist, so
Where do they plug in, Rob?
I'm
Thanks.
asking for some help here to kind of fill
Nice.
things out, but
Well,
I'm
we're
going to
both-
try it on piano
Oh, we're
here
both
tonight.
accompanying him. Holy shit. Where'd you get that guitar?
Internet.
Holy shit.
What is this, Ethan? It's like you're freshly shredding the electronics.
So this song is called When It's Thundering in Missouri, and I got the idea for this song a few months back when my wife and I were in Missouri along the Mississippi River, and it was thundering. So I wrote a song called When It's Thundering in Missouri. And
Probably.
That's me.
And so, you know, it's come down, stop on the A, and then it'll be. All right. Okay, shall we try it, gentlemen?
Sure.
When it's thundering in Missouri, it'll be flooding down in K Road. When it's thundering in Missouri, it'll be flooding down in K Road. They can't tame that great big muddy. That river's gonna go where it wants to go. You know that river used to wander. You never knew when she changed course. That river used to wander. You never knew when she changed course. They built big dikes to contain her, but you can't tame that mighty force. Go ahead, Ethan. It's thundering in Missouri. It's gonna flood down in K Road. When it's thundering in Missouri, it's gonna flood down K Road. They can't tame that great big muddy. That river's gonna go where she wants to go. They made her a slave of commerce. Those barges go on up and down. They made her a slave of commerce. Those barges go on up and down. Tame that old big muddy. That river's gonna find her way around. When it's thundering in Missouri, it's gonna flood down in K Road. When it's thundering in Missouri, gonna flood down in Katy Road. They can't tame that great big muddy. That river's gonna go where it wants to go. Thank you. Jules, Ethan. Oh, and before I go, I released one of my music videos today, just in time for the indictment that got announced. So I brought QR codes here if you want to check out my music video. It's going to be on my upcoming CD.
Did they announce
if I ever
another
finish
one?
that.
Oh, yeah, it's just going to be raining indictments. And then he's going to become president again.
I know. I feel like that's actually one of the things that actually really hurts our Takoma Park open mics is that they keep doing those things on Tuesdays, and Takoma Park's into it. They're like, I want to be home to watch this stuff. Yeah, I think so. Where was? Oh yeah, Dan. You haven't been using your first name recently. I was very excited to see you break from mononym territory. Dan R.
Robinson, just Robinson.
No, just it's Dan R today.
I'm trying a new name on every week, so.
What do you mean?
And I think I want a little, and a little stand for looking at the music.
I'll get there.
Yep. So, thank you.
It could be anywhere. Number 5.
Hi, everybody.
This is the moment when I realize someone has wandered with all of our music stands. You recite poetry.
It wasn't me.
One joke.
Okay. Really, I'm not going to tell a joke. I'm going to pitch haiku songwriting lab that starts tomorrow night over at Rhizome, 7 to 9. I hope some of you will come or bring a younger person.
Did you really just pretend like a show was a joke?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I have a joke.
No, it's too late.
Oh, too late for the joke. Okay. All right. I've told this joke here before, I think. It's the only joke I know. Okay, how many have heard of the joke about the dog at the pearly gates? No, I remember it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So God's on vacation, and St. Peter, who's usually the pearly gates guy, he's on vacation, and God's filling in, and so he's sitting up there, and two dogs and a cat come to the gate. It's their time. So God says to the first dog, and the dog says, I was a really good dog. I always came. I saved a little boy in a river one time. God says, oh, that's good. Come sit on my left-hand side. Turns to the other dog. And you? I was a good dog, too. I always came. I didn't save a little boy from a river, but I can roll over. Oh, that's fine. You come up here and sit on my right-hand side. Turns to the cat. And you? I believe you're sitting in my seat. So there's my little joke. It's a little joke. So Lydia's here. Hi. And we recorded this song one time, some years back. It's about Megan Rice, who was a nun who got all the way in to Oak Ridge Laboratories, which is probably the world's most dangerous place on Earth. It's about 15 years ago or something like that. I went down to her trial, and I wrote this song, and Sylvia did a great job playing banjo on it. And your sister played mandolin, too. If we transform from war to peace, then we prepare for our release to a place beyond this earthly sphere. Don't leave our children's children bereft of a peaceful place. Set ourselves free from the powers that be, thanks to those who show the way. A deathly flame, hellish place, the power of the sun, atomic trace that incinerates to our disgrace. The nation's curse, a bitter taste. Speak the truth of love, no need to heed the fear. Fill the void with a wondrous sound. We can transform the tools of war, healing the wounds in the air. Turn the sword into the plow. Time of the caveman, time of Isaiah, time of the Romans, time of the wars, time of the prophets, time of peace. Thanks to those who show the way. Take a stand to heal the world, a flag of peace to be unfurled, united under a different cause, a new beginning, healthy pause. Speak the truth of love, no need to heed the fear. Raise your voice in a wondrous sound. Thanks. She got all the way into Oak Ridge, she and two compadres, and they spread blood of a former peace activist on the walls. And finally, there were two security groups who completely dropped the ball. And she wouldn't have been, she was charged initially with trespassing, and then the federal government got embarrassed, and so they went after her with everything they had, and they threw her in prison for 20 years, but sentencing and stuff. And she was 82 when she got convicted, and she got out after a couple of years, and was very proud of getting in there and then serving in jail. I'm not going to do haikus tonight. I wish I could, but there's this 2-song minimum, so I'm just going to do another song that I wrote in February for the February album writing month. Oh, no, I'm not. I've got the wrong sheet music. So I will do a couple of haikus. Haikus! Have you guys heard my haikus before? Any of my haikus before? Yeah, some of you have, I know. You want to, but some of you haven't. You want to hear the swallowing your trauma one or the where you work one?
They're both the same kind of thing.
I was going to say, they seem related.
Where you work.
Where you work? Okay. So these are for you to sing along with, and they're easy to learn. They're only 3 lines, and sing-along harmonies. I'll play them and repeat the words once or twice. I'd rather not work here. I don't like the office environment. Got it? Sing along. I'd rather not work here. I don't like the office environment. One more time. Come on. I'd rather not work here. I don't like the office environment. I've had really good response from Gen Xers and millennials to that song. Okay, well, let's see how far I can get here before somebody drags me off. These are a couple of kind of gender stereotype songs. Accelerate, it's not too late. Go that much faster. Make it past her. That's it. Ready? Accelerate, it's not too late. Go that much faster. Make it past her. So that's the one side of the gender stereotype equation. And then, that's, you know, like guys in their cars on the freeway kind of stuff. Whoa there, Nelly, too much power. Just slow down. Smell the flowers. Got it? Whoa there, Nelly. Too much power. Just slow down. Smell the flowers. Smell the flowers. Okay, thank you. Get out of here.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Let me. Is it time? It's time. Hooray! Please.
Don't cringe when you say it.
I wasn't cringing. I was checking.
No, you got it, baby.
I wasn't sure how much arm gesture to put into it.
Well, there's never enough arm gesture.
So the list filled in nicely. I think we're gonna get Greg and maybe one more person, and we're gonna do our featured artist, Philip, Limber and stuff.
Oh, 1, 2. Can I get a little more monitor on vocal? Hello? 1, 2. 1, 2. That's better. 1, 2. Okay. Is it coming out there okay? Hey. Hey, Holly, where'd you run off to between the lines? You know what? I don't use a capo on this song. Holly, where'd you run off to between the lines of heaven and high school? Come out, wherever you are. Thought you'd found some lovesick hero, a jack of hearts, but that was long ago. Come out wherever you are. Holly's gone away down to the rookie wood. Gone away. Running blind across a field, out of breath and bad ideas. A willow tree and a hunter's moon up above. Way back when before your son could ever walk. Now look at you on the run. Even catch his name or hear him smile, sing a lullaby, catch a drop of rain, hey, Holly's gone away down to the rookie wood. Thank you. Looking down today at this prison that I made, you can't see the bars and you can't touch them, 'cause they're not made of steel. That's just how they feel. Maybe I'd be better off in chains. Hell-bent and possessed, halfway to bereft. I can't get the meter to this rhyme. Gotta peek into your soul, jump down that rabbit hole. I woke up to find I'd run flat out of time. I tried so hard to fall, nothing helps at all. I tried so hard to fall, tried so hard to fall. I tried so hard to fall out of love with you. Got your picture here, I always keep it near, but it can't talk and it won't laugh your laugh. I'm whistling past a grave, it's peace of mind I crave, but I might as well pour water in the sand. fall and I crashed into a wall. I opened up the door. I ain't never been here before. Do I regret it? I ain't sure. I tried so hard to fall. Tried so hard to fall. I tried so hard to fall out of love with you. Thank you.
Rip it out. All right. Sika is coming up next. What's wonderful about this is that you're going to get a sneak preview of your feature next week, right? No, they can handle it. They can handle it. I don't know why I'm grabbing this. This is really awkward now. All of a sudden, I'm on the wrong side of everything. I'll just put it right back where I found it. And then after Sika, next week's feature, we get this week's feature. It's like time travel, which I really adore as a concept. Thank you for coming and time traveling with us.
You're welcome. It's actually not new. It's like the first guitar I bought for myself. Yeah, I named it Emerald because of the color. But yeah, I went back home to Florida last week and picked it up because I was like, let me get back to my steel string. So yeah, introducing Emerald. Thank you. Hey everyone, so I'm gonna play a couple originals, and that's usually all that I play right now. So. This first one's called Those Were the Days. of the days when we were young, when we were young. And nobody couldn't say nothing, couldn't say nothing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I remember when our eyes were open, how the world grew dark when we realized every day wouldn't be sunshine at all. Oh, oh, oh. Say, what we gonna do then? What we gonna do then now? So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do is dance. What we gonna do is dance. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do is dance. What we gonna do is dance. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do is dance. What we gonna do is dance. Dance, dance, dance. Now, now, now. Dance, dance, dance. Now, 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 now. Now, now, now. Now, now, now. Now, now, now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh. Thank you. All right. It's like my first time performing with this guitar in a really long time. Years. It's been probably like 6 years at least. Yeah. Thank you. It's kind of slippery because it's not like a regular acoustic, but I love it. And this one's called Life is Beautiful. Looking out my window pane, I've been feeling weary these days. So sick of this chaos. Is the world going mad? I can't turn my TV on. They keep telling the same old stories. Everybody's saying something, but we ain't doing much of nothing. But life is beautiful. I wouldn't want it no other ways. Everyone has their struggles, and everyone must feel pain. And even when it's raining, I'm gonna give thanks anyways. 'Cause when it's all over, the sun's gonna shine. They say tomorrow begins today, so I'm gonna be the change. I won't blame nobody else without looking at myself. 'Cause when it's all over, I don't want your I don't knows. I don't want your I'm sorry's. I can't afford no regrets. 'Cause life is beautiful. I wouldn't want it no other ways. Everyone has their struggles, and everyone must feel pain. And even when it's raining, I'm gonna give thanks anyways. 'Cause when it's all over, Sun's gonna shine, shine. And even as the tears are falling, and even when the world stops listening, and even as I'm deep, 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 deep in the darkness, I will be thankful. Oh, 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 yes. Oh, 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 I will be. I will be. Don't stop, don't stay. Don't stay. Don't stay. Don't stop, don't stay. Don't stop, don't stay. Don't jump, don't stay. Don't jump, don't stay. Sorry, don't sing it don't sing it don't will, oh, I will, oh, I'll be thankful. Thank you. Thank you all. We'll see y'all next week, hopefully.
Another hand for Signup, please.
Can I plug it out?
It's so you had to go back home and grab the guitar.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go home just for that, but.
Just lie to me, it's fine. Yeah, she'll be our featured artist next week, so we get a full half hour out of her, which is awesome. Much like we're about to get out of Philip Spiess here. Dun 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 dun. He's so tall, right? I think you're like that. That's my theory. Should work. Mike could. What's that? Next Tuesday, right here.
Always on Tuesday.
Oh, maybe I have to do this.
So Dave Eisner, you brought Philip Spiess on to us. Do you have anything you would like to say in the way of introduction, or are you just like, get him up there, let's go?
Get him out of here.
I guess Philip and I met working on sound gigs together. And then Philip mentioned one day that he also plays. He had a band, and you were opening for Dirty Grass Players.
It was either, if it was a Pearl Street gig, it was actually either Shannon McNally or Pierce Edens. If you don't know Pierce Edens, he's out of Asheville. He's really cool. He's
One thing led to another, and I
I think I need to play anyways. Just driving in DC traffic like raises your blood pressure. I forgot what it's like since I left the city. For comparison, I live in a town of about 2,500 people in Grottoes, Virginia. It's a different vibe, way different vibe. Yeah, ground. For those of you that have banjos, I am in the process of stretching a groundhog hide into a banjo head. So it is an experience, but it's good to be back in DC. I spent a lot of time, if you can't tell from my songwriting style, working at the 930 Club, so I believe very strongly in 3 chords and the truth. If you get a 4th chord, you're going to have to pay extra. But I recorded an album after the pandemic of just getting some ideas down on paper and songs that have been floating around since I was in high school. This is not one of those songs, but this is a song off the album. And I found this old banjo behind a dresser down in Fredericksburg at an antique mall, and it was in pieces.
You had like the pot, and then you had like the neck, and I had to dig through some of the drawers of the dresser, and I found like the little hooks and everything. And as Lydia knows, banjos are incredibly temperamental instruments. So obviously I took it to Rob Caswell and was like, well, I paid $30 for it, and I took it to Rob and I said, what is it? How much is it worth? And can we fix it? I paid $30, and Rob brought it back to me in one piece and said, you don't need to pay me for it. And it was a 1864 Dobson banjo. And the only thing I had to replace was 2 of the hooks. Everything else is original, and the frets are original, and there's holes through the fretboard, but it still has perfect intonation. So it looks terrible, but it plays great. And I got it back, and it was during the pandemic, and so I sat down and I wrote this song. Alone he lays, a card beside the table, a machine to his heart. It beats along with a tube slid down his throat for ventilation. Isolation, an answer never found. Yet in these days, we and me together. Yet in these days, set the saber down. Yet in these days, bring love and compassion, and close the distance that's in our world. Pressed face down, his hands cuffed behind him, with 3 knees, one upon his neck. His dying cries are, help me, I can't breathe. A cry heard many times before. Yet in these days, we and me together. Yet in these days, set the saber down. Yet in these days, bring love and compassion, and close the distance that's in our world. Down by the bridge, you can hear a banjo, away from all of the corporate dreams. And he's returned to fight for the weary. Old Tom Joad has heard America's screams. Yet in these days, we and me together. Yet in these days, set the saber down. Yet in these days, bring love and compassion, and close the distance that's in our world. Yet in these days, we and me together. Yet in these days, set the saber down. Yet in these days, bring love and compassion, and close the distance that's in our world. Thank you. So I wasn't always a audio engineer and performer. I left a great career in the fire department to make tens of dollars in folk music. And they didn't lie to me. I have made tens of dollars in folk music. It's been great. I've made more money audio engineering, though. It's great. Audio engineering really ruins a great musical career as a performer. But it's always good to get on the other side of the microphone. Also, ancient Martin guitars don't like to stay in tune. Especially this one. This one's name is Clem. I don't know if you can see inside of it, but someone years ago wrote Clem, so I figured I can't change the name. It is what it is. So this is the only song of the evening that I'm going to play that's not mine. I learned it from a man named James Keelan. If you know folk music, he's a great songwriter out of Canada. But like I said, I spent years as a career firefighter. I did wildland work out west in Montana as a sawyer on a hotshot crew. I also spent a lot of time in Prince William County as a rescue technician, cutting people out of cars, rappelling off buildings, jumping into swiftwater rescue classes, all kinds of crazy things down in good old Woodbridge. I was on Rescue 10, and then I left, and I came back when I got promoted, which was cool. Same crew, same guys. But this one's about the Man Gulch Fire in 1949. Most notably, you have to learn it in the Wildland Academy, because it's where we get our fire blankets from, which essentially, I don't know if you've ever camped as children, but you know your baked tinfoil dinners where you put the hamburger in and the potatoes and the carrots and you wrap it up in tinfoil and throw it into the fire? Well, so we take that foil and we stretch it over us and put your face in the dirt, and you hope the fire burns over you faster than you cook like your tinfoil dinner. They didn't have these on the Man Gulch Fire, and James Keelan went with the writer of the penultimate book that you have to study in the Wildland Academy. And the interview was for the writing of the book, and James Keelan was so touched, he wrote this song called Missouri Waters. And when I heard him play it and did audio for him, I said, you have to teach me that. So I learned it from him. My name is Dodge, but then you know that it's written on the chart there at the foot end of the bed. You think I'm blind, I can't read it. Read it every word it says is death. So confessions, is that the reason that you came? Get it off my chest before I check out of the game. Since you mention it, well, there's 13 things I'll name. 13 crosses high above the cold Missouri waters. August 49, West Montana. The hottest day on record, that forest tinder dry. Lightning strikes in the mountains. I was crew chief at my jump base. I prepared those boys to fly. Pick a drop zone. C-47 comes in low. Feel the tap on your leg that tells you go. See the circle of that fire down below. 15 of us dropped above the cold Missouri waters. Gauge the fire, but I've seen bigger. I ordered my boys to Side Hill, we'd fight it from below, have our backs to that river. Haven't licked by morning, even if we took it slow. But the fire crowned, it jumped that valley just ahead. There was no way down, headed for the ridge instead. Too big to fight it, I'd have to fight that slope instead. Flames one step behind above those cold Missouri waters. Sky had turned red, smoke was boiling. 200 yards to safety, death was 50 yards behind. Don't know why, I just thought it. I struck that match to waist-high grass, running out of time. Tried to tell them, step into this fire I've set. We can't make it, this is the only chance you'll get. But they cursed me, ran for the rocks above instead. Laid face down and prayed above the cold Missouri waters. And when I arose like a phoenix, my world was reduced to ashes. There were none but two survived. Stayed that night one day after, carrying bodies to the river, wondering how I stayed alive. 13 stations of the cross to mark their fall. I've had my say, I'll confess to nothing more. I'll join them now, my boys who left me long before. 15 crosses high above those cold Missouri waters. Oh, Shenandoah, long to hear you pound away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away. I'm bound away across that wide Missouri. Thank you all. Well, like I said, I was a firefighter, and I decided to leave the fire service back in December of 2019. And it was great. I was like, I'm going to go do this thing. I got money saved up. I'm going to go be a musician. I'm going to see the world. You know, all those things that you tell yourself to make it happen. And then I was like just getting going, and all of a sudden, March of 2020 happened. And so it went great. Everything was good. Glad I'd saved up the money before quitting a job to go into an industry that ground to a freakishly rocking halt. But as you can see, I survived. This was my first stimulus check. It was an upgrade from an Ovation Celebrity, which if you've ever tried to play bluegrass on an Ovation Celebrity, it is like you're trying to be Yngwie Malmsteen on an upright bass. It just doesn't happen. Yngwie Malmsteen's like classical guitarist. I'm seeing some very blank faces. Anyways, so I sat down and was like on lockdown, and I think like most people, you just sit there with your thoughts and you're like mad at the TV and certain people in government, as ones do that are usually creative-minded. I actually come from a small town, for the references of small town, and I take it very personally that song sucks for many reasons. If you want real country music, Tyler Childers just released a really awesome song that's making everyone in country music angry for all the right reasons. But sitting at home, you come to terms with a lot of the things that, at least I was coming to a lot of terms with the things that I saw and did in the fire service through over a decade. I started when I was 16, and I retired when I was 19. And I think there's a lot of things that people misinterpret about a lot of things, including medical literacy in poor towns. I spent a lot of time before the pandemic out in Appalachia visiting friends from Common Ground that Lydia knows, like the Gillies and Ben Townsend, and being out in rural America is hard. It's wonderful, but it's hard. And even that creeps into the cities and into Prince William County. And being understaffed, it makes it even harder to help keep people alive. So this song was written after a fire call, and it deals with the opioid pandemic, and it's not a person's fault when they get addicted to opioids. I think people forget that addiction is a disease that needs to be treated like anything else. Well, we were treating this man that overdosed on heroin in his living room. We pulled him out of the back room, and as we're treating him, we can't spare a single person because we're short-staffed, because teachers and firefighters are the first to get cut when you need budget cuts to taxes. And his daughter walks out, and we can't move anybody. So she stands there and watches us do CPR on her dad. Leaving in the morning darkness, getting home when the sun goes down, working with my hands to keep my kid fed. I never thought that it would happen to me most of all. Roofing is dangerous and unforgiving when you fall. Roofing is dangerous and unforgiving when you fall. So Adeline, don't take away Daddy's codeine. Go and play Adeline. I laid there by the ladder, staring at the sky. Then I was in a hospital, I saw fear in Adeline's eyes. They told me they weren't addictive and would take my pain away. Now needles in my arm and I hide the marks in shame. Yeah, needles in my arm and I hide those marks in shame. So Adeline, don't take away Daddy's codeine. Go and play Adeline. Staring out my bedroom window, I see Adeline in the yard. It's been a while, but one more time can't hurt. Now in a blur of final moments, they're pumping on my chest. Adeline stands by watching and understanding death. Adeline stands by watching and understanding death. So Adeline, don't take away Daddy's codeine. Go and play Adeline. Yeah, Adeline, don't take away Daddy's codeine. Go and play Adeline. So Adeline, don't take away Daddy's codeine. Go and play Adeline. Thank you. By the way, I have the albums if you like really sad music.
Give me a second.
Out front.
How sad? How sad is it?
Oh, it's sad.
Okay, good.
Fast picking, sad singing.
This is the
T-shirts are
moment where
coming.
I interrupt for a second, say, we got time for a couple more songs out of you. Cool. And I'm excited about those songs. But first, I want you to be excited, so passionate, that you'll want to throw hundreds of dollars within this little coffee device. And if you don't have cash, that's okay, because he's got Venmo at Philip-Spiess. Philip 1L, Spiess like spies but an extra S. It's all confusing, but it's on your screen for those of you who are tuned in still. Philip-Spiess. If you have anything in here, please throw it in. If you don't, it's only ever a token for how amazing the talent is that we get to cross our little, very thin stage.
I've seen other people up here tonight. I'm just happy to be here.
Absolutely, it's a great night. Well, if you can throw something in here, awesome. But we always make sure that they're taken care of, even when they're driving all the way from a town half the size of my high school.
Grottoes, Virginia.
Anywho, please play me a couple more songs and just wave money at me.
It's been great being down in Grottoes because when I get off the road from touring, either music or doing audio for various bands, I've spent most of my time just fly fishing, and I'm not a good fly fisherman, so I really just spent a lot of time standing in a river with a beer can in my hand. But there's worse things in life when you're on vacation. Yeah, I don't really do the no shoulders. if you're curious about that story, it does stem from firefighting, but that's for a different time. So I don't think I'd be a good folk musician if I didn't play some old-time tunes, and being a bad folk musician, I don't play them correctly either. So I grew up obviously going to folk festivals and summer camps like everyone else that had parents that worked for the Smithsonian. And I learned to be an audio engineer because I snuck away at one of them and snuck into a theater. And the guy's name is Jim Beanham, and I walk up and it looks like, you know, mission control and like NASA spaceship. And 13-year-old me's like, I want to learn how to do that. And he goes, cool kid, there's a mop in the corner. So I went and mopped the stage, came back, and he was like, well, I didn't think we'd make it this far, so sit there, be quiet, and just listen and watch. And now it's my whole career. But I think we all know On Top of Old Smoky, or at least the lamb chop version, On Top of Spaghetti, covered in cheese. And it's the original lyrics are gorgeous, and the melody's terrible. They don't match, and it's driven me crazy for years, and having to sing it at summer camp drove me crazy for years. So, again, during the pandemic lockdown, I spent way too much time listening to Dave Van Ronk, and this happened, so. On top of Old Smoky, all covered in snow, lost my true lover for courting too slow. Courting is a pleasure, parting is grief. A false-hearted lover is worse than a thief. Thief, he will rob you and take what you have. False-hearted lover will take you to the grave. The grave, it will decay you and turn you to dust, just as in one girl that a poor boy can trust. Take it, Phil. Okay. So come all you lovers and listen to me, and place those affections on them green willow trees. The leaves will all wither and the roots they will die, and you won't be forgotten and you'll never know why. On the banks of the river, where the willows hang down, wild birds all warble with a low moaning sound. Way down in the hollow, where the river runs cold, so where I first listened to them lies that you told. I lay on my back and I see your sweet face. And times I remember your smiles can't erase. The letters you wrote me were all written in shame. Know that your conscience still echoes my name. You ladies were blackbirds, and you women were thrushes. Lied there for hours in them snowy cold marshes. If you ladies were squirrels with them high bushy tails, I'd load up my shotgun with rock salt and nails. I'd load up my shotgun with rock salt and nails. Thank you. I don't actually know who wrote Rock Salt and Nails. Tyler Childers does a cover of it. Willie Watson does a cover of it. I think oh Lord, why can't I remember? Johnny Iron does a cover of it. I think it's just a trad tune. Yeah. Do you know Lydia? Yeah. I mean, if you can shove rock salt and nails into a firearm, it's pretty old. Yeah, I do it a little weird too, because I come out of Old Smoky into it. So I could be doing it wrong too. Who knows what side of the mountain it's from either. Yeah. All right, well, I'll take you out. This is the one tune that feeds me, I guess. I did an album of the songs that are actually on this album, but they were done on $100 worth of recording equipment so that I could show and teach my workshops for audio that you can make a really good sounding album without very expensive recording gear. And you can do it at home on your computer. And I didn't realize that it was going to go places when I released it. And I ended up charting at 241 on the college radio charts. And when it released, it beat out Bruce Springsteen. So cooler with the college kids than the boss, I'll take it. But the really thing that it did is I ended up accidentally getting it sync licensed to Discovery Channel, Food Network, Oprah Network. And so every year I get about $500 from it. It's better than streaming royalties, I'll tell you what. So if you can sync license something, do it. But so I know both sides of it, from firefighting and music industry. But so yeah, so this one's that song, and it's called Broken Down Soldier, and it's another one that's on the album. And if you like it, you can buy the album. If you don't like it, it makes a great coaster. If you very carefully take off the shrink wrap on the side and slide the CD out, it's a great plastic bag for a sandwich. So multi-use, multi-purpose in the modern era. Anyways, here's Broken Down Soldier. This road, and you were always by my side. We both loved each other dearly, never thought we'd lose our stride. We had our fights, but we both knew neither of us was to blame. And now as I lay here sad and lonely, no warm body feels the same. And I've seen fire on the mountain, I've seen the storms on the sea, I've heard the starving of the hungry, but I never thought I'd see you cry over me. One drunk night I lost my grip and broke your trust like lovers fear. It was hard to make it right with your mama. Lost your daddy's respect that year. And I've seen fire on the mountain, I've seen the storms on the sea, I've heard the starving of the hungry, but I never thought I'd see you cry over me. Then I signed that pen and paper. You didn't know to be angry or proud. You kissed me goodbye and said you'd wait, dear. But now I'm back in a burial shroud. And we've seen fire on the mountain, we've seen the storms on the sea, we've heard the starving of the hungry, but we never thought we'd see you cry over me. And I've seen fire on the mountain, I've seen the storms on the sea, I've heard the starving of the hungry, but I never thought I'd see you cry over me. Thank you all. It's been lovely.
Phil's gonna be back October 1st.
October 1st, right here.
Nope, October 1st as lead sound engineer at one of the Takoma Park Street Festivals.
So back for a given value of back. Back around, but not performing. What is this madness? On Carroll Avenue. Go see on October 1st at this Takoma Street Festival. Just walk up to the sound booth and stare at him so you can see Philip Spiess again. The Willow Street stage. Stand 100 feet from here and stare at Philip Spiess. It'll be like watching the performance all over again. It'll be amazing if you didn't get enough. Lydia, I think that's you have a beautiful tagging of like a signature, and I think you're up next. I mean, I would let you play my guitar because you're you, if that's where you're going with that. You are welcome. You're welcome to it. I think that's in drop D at the moment, and probably dramatically here.
Well, that's okay. This song is in D.
Oh, so leave it in D?
Yeah, because I wrote this song on 4 strings. So
I'm starting to play with this left dulcimer player named Jonah Giuliano, and he has 4 strings on the dulcimer, so I had a guitar that was missing a string, so I just wrote this on only 4 strings, and it works if you only play the top 4 strings.
Oh, sitting or standing?
What's easier for
Depends
you?
on the strap.
No, like, I'm just barely gonna play, like, really, guys. There are songs that I know better, but I was thinking I could play some songs that are halfway finished, because I was hoping to get feedback or just try them. So I apologize if I blank or make a mistake. I've been recording all week, and I'm very worn out.
You should see me.
Please step up to that mic.
All sorts of
This is Jonah. Jonah is a friend I made at Common Ground this year. He was in my blues banjo class, and he reminded me of Sakim, who used to teach Native American flute, but he also taught this concept called talking to the bees, where you talk about milestones in your life to the bees. It's like, okay, I can work with that. Sitting here wondering how time goes by, falling under what might be a lie, like when you held her close at the breaking of dawn, light on the meadow, soft as a fawn, the sweetest kisses just fade like mist, and if anything's left, it's this: I'll talk to the bees, tell them whatever I please. Every door closing just opens again, and I need to lean on a friend. I'll talk to the bees. My son is as tall as the tops of my eyes. 5-year-olds filling the house with their cries. The toddler is singing and dancing along. The world just keeps writing a tapestry song. I'll talk to the bees, tell them whatever I please. Every door closing just opens again, and I need to lean on a friend. I'll talk to the bees. When life comes around and it knocks out your breath, you feel like you're running a close match with death. The track's like a swamp and the mud pulls your knees, but you come around the backstretch, suddenly you're back. I'll talk to the bees, tell them whatever I please. Every door closing just opens again, and I need to lean on a friend. La la I'll talk to the bees. Well, I'm sorry. I never play with a pickup. Very rarely. Very rarely. I have a friend who has a full, like, rock recording studio, and I'm always just such a fool with all the cables. I'm so sorry. So I have one more song, if that's okay. This one's about my grandparents. I'm really struggling with this one, but I haven't given up on it yet, so we'll see. No, it's okay. I pretty much know the song. So I just changed the chords on it. Bear with me. We don't need like the whole story, but. Dempsey was born in the Philippines, rode a Navy boat up to New Orleans. Beatrice lived in Baltimore. She was a factory girl living by the shore. True love, 5 kids, couldn't ask for more. $1 means a lot when you don't have $1. Throw a tin can down the road and follow. Still think about all the things they said. Shirt off just to get ahead. And a dollar means a lot when you don't have a dollar. They got a little place in Chinatown. It was the only block they could hang around. A barbershop and a taxi cab, but their friends and neighbors made it not so bad, not so bad. A dollar means a lot when you don't have a dollar. Throw a tin can down the road and follow it. Still think about all the things they said, breaking their backs just to get ahead. A dollar means a lot when you don't have a dollar. Sylvia left her mountain home, came to the city where she worked alone. 9 kids living in a boarding house. They bought a motel when they got out, and they got out. Yeah, a dollar means a lot when you don't have a dollar. Throw a tin can down the road and follow. Still think about all the things they said, shirt off their back just to get ahead. 'Cause a dollar means a lot when you don't have a dollar.
Lydia, thank you so much for joining us. Zardoz. I don't know that I really want to call him Zardoz.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my new name, I guess, right? No.
yeah, he's gonna dress like that next time.
I wish.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you? I can have that arranged.
my mom might die, but, you know, it would be happy.
Happy death.
Yes. Just do a couple blows real quick, buddy.
Did you change your mind, or do you still want to do? what
No,
you
let's,
said?
the ones we said were great. I like those. But those both sax, right?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
No. 1 and 1.
Okay, just tell me, point to the instrument to start. So I don't really.
Let's do clarinet first.
Okay.
And 4.
All right. So, everybody, I'm Xander, and this is my good friend Jules.
Lovely assistant.
My lovely assistant.
He's gonna saw me in half. With music. Whoa!
could tell, couldn't you? Oh, thank you, buddy. I'm gonna get a good old hand massage after this at some point.
Not it.
Sure you don't want to sing a little bit yet?
I mean, I do, but it seems unfair.
Ah, fine. But I like it. It helps me.
I'll sing to you.
Okay. Ooh, this guy's cold too. Why is it so cold? It's so cold.
Well, no, there was nothing weird about that. That's what we do all the time, right?
Yep.
That's how it works usually.
Yes, and
You know what, sir? I understand. I'm going to Ethan, are you sitting or standing this evening? I'm going to sit tonight. Excellent. Well, let me grab this pass to you. That was the Xander show. We'll get the Jules show in a sec. A recent import to our own Takoma Park.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to travel as far, which is kind of a cool thing.
Thank God. How are y'all doing? So I was at this jam last night. I have my bandmate open mic called Fat Tuesdays, and this professional videographer named Sandy Redmond does all of it. Go on her YouTube channel. We're on there. We're on Facebook, Hodgepodgers. Follow us on Instagram. Cynthia, Debbie, Dan, Josh, Jacob. I freaking love you guys. Why don't you sing the chorus with me, okay? There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I've got to beware. Think it's time we stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. This battle line's being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Yeah, young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance far beyond. Everybody sing the chorus. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the streets, singing songs and carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for outside. Think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. Stop when you're always afraid. Smell like may come and take you away. It's time we stop. What's that sound? Everybody look, it's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. And stop. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. So I was at the House of Musical Traditions say twice because the power was out, but I don't care because I love their guitars. You hear that, Dave? Good.
I'll tell them later.
Okay, great.
So they lost power at HT today?
Something like that. It was like around 11 something, 11:40.
I'm gonna go on piano on this one. Is that okay? Sorry, can I put my guitar in a stand? Sweet niblets. What? I am Mazel tov. Great. Fantastic. Easy as lemon pie. Very funny.
Well, that was a good catch.
That was a good catch.
No humor to it.
So who here has hit a hole in one?
What was that?
Who here has hit a hole in one in golf? No, just kidding. I don't know. I'm not the best golf player, so I am not even close. It's like golf this. I need to play some golf.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and watch them roll away again. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Where my home in Georgia, heading for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I have nothing to live for, 'cause I know things gonna come my way. So I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. What's sign? Nothing's gonna change. Everything remains the same. I can do whatever tell me to, so I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's 2,000 miles I roam just to make this stop my home. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Thank you.
Ethan, where do you pick up most of your songs?
I have no idea. Same with songwriting, it just comes to my head.
I feel that. Jules Glenn.
Huh?
So if you're just playing acoustic, that means you're not dealing with this foofara over here?
Not until you signed me.
Oh.
Right.
I think I'm gonna sign.
It's been
Smoke bomb.
Did you finish The Witcher?
No.
Okay.
I have one episode. Wait, The Witcher? No, I haven't. I have one episode left. Hold on, because I've lost my phone.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
There we go.
I'm me.
Are you sitting standing?
I'm standing.
It's all going
The only reason I
You
don't
got that?
stand usually is because my whatever guitar I'm using doesn't have a strap.
Give me a little guitar.
Okay, since Dave Eisner's not in the room, I may play a song he likes. But I was gonna play one that Susan Rowe likes because she's not here. So I could do either one. You which one, Rob? Which one?
I think Dave Eisner might roll, in which case you'd be giving him what you want. So you better play
The Susan one? Okay. All right, cool. I can always trust you for spite advice. Let's get that key right, baby. All right, can I get a little more beef? I know, man, I know. And I play like medium gauge strings on this thing, and it still sounds like this. That's great. This is my attempt at writing a Jason Isbell song. I think I did okay. It's sad though.
I am divided, severed and shamed. I can't keep quiet, and I won't complain, but I need some shelter, somewhere to keep safe. 'Cause you blew through town, you burned it all down and washed it away. And you burned through hearts like cigarettes, held to your flame till there's nothing left. Remains of days fading away, and I'm stuck chasing sunsets. Slumbering soundly, grinding my teeth, was lost when you found me, just learning to breathe. I was so blind, too stubborn to see. One bite out of you is too much to chew, but you tasted so sweet. And you burn through hearts like cigarettes, held to your flame till there's nothing left. Remains of days fading away, and I'm stuck chasing sunsets. So I don't get my hopes up. They can't take the fall. Study my half cup, consider it all.
was taught. Oh, for courage to trust ain't something you just buy in a mall. Oh, and you burn through hearts just like cigarettes, held to your flame till there's nothing left. Remains of days fading away, and I'm stuck chasing sunsets. Ooh. I'm chasing sunsets.
Cool, man.
Yeah. And do you have the bad news that actually Dave really likes that song too? Shit. Yeah. Sorry.
I'll get him next time.
Wait.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going over there. Yeah. Who's the girls who want your birthday? Oops. Oh, I need water. This is a song from a musical about pie and unwanted pregnancy.
What happened to the journey through space?
This isn't from my musical. Yeah. What happened to it? It's still happening.
Well, is there anything new?
There's probably stuff you haven't heard. That's not what's happening right now. Pie. It's pie time. It's high time for pie time. And all that needs to. Okay. Can I have a little more keyboard in the monitor, please? Yes. Thank you. It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything that I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, but won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. Now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew who'd be reckless just enough, won't get hurt, and who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by men who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone when it used to be mine. It used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Cool. Sarah Bareilles.
No, I feel bad because it was like, oh yeah, wait, he's not asking if I'm playing at the end just to know if I'm playing. Man, he has to play along.
I want to know if I should have moved my guitar off stage already.
No, I think the mystique, the beauty of having the electric guitar, sure, is lovely. However, you have left me too freaking depressed to drive home, and I need to play my guitar first. I think that's my plan. The Who?
No, the Grateful Dead.
Oh, I set myself up for that quite effectively, didn't I? Yes. Bon Jovi, what? You have my guitar there? There we go. That's a sparse ending. But my God, it's been a long night somehow. A long night of exquisite performances. Try the green one, it's been guaranteed to let your head rest the way you want it to. I know you're tired of fighting this fight. We'll set it down, now let it sleep. So good to see in shades of gray again. I've never seen the reds that you've seen. You
rub this into me most every day, but I'm as crimson just the same. Try the red one, then you know it stays inside your head. It keeps you warm inside like alcohol, yeah. I never understood that one all too well. It's just another pill for the common man. There's enough in there to dull down the pain I feel for 3 long days at least. That's enough time for your standard resurrection. Whoever comes to fill your next prescription, they're gonna be a brand new man. Step in front of trains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at rain. These new bullet trains, I got what I got in my mind. Too much speed to get away. Strep through the twin blue doors again, I heft my axes for the world again. I am armed and armored, flannel-toothed and guarded. I set my blade to earth 6 long years ago, and today it's a sin I know to penetrate, and I never stop to get his name. Well, there's enough in there to dull down the noise I fear, keep me from thinking of his face. It ain't enough to get me through those rough spots, but I'm gonna take every pill that I can take. Now the games at Jersey Walls, they got no sense of humor after all playing games with guardrails in the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna try and soar straight, keep my eyes closed through it all. One thing left, you know it's guaranteed again. To let your blood rest in the tubes. Mixed right with your chemistry, it closes the mind's third eye, you will see. Dries the juices from your head. Well, seeing with the mind's eye, it's got its price to pay. And closing it has a cost again. If that's not a cost that you think you can meet just quite yet, well, we'll meet again this time next week. I step in front of trains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at range. These new bullet trains, I got what I got in my mind. Too much speed to get away. Off the games of Jersey Walls, they got no sense of humor after all playing games of guardrails on the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna try and soar straight. Keep my eyes closed to the wall. Thank you very much. I think that'll get me home. Next week, please come back for Sika. I'm just so looking forward to having a solid 5 songs out of you. And another hand for Philip Spiess, our featured artist this evening. For those of you tuned in on Facebook, well, not Facebook, YouTube and Twitch, I'm so sorry about our internet connection tonight, but maybe we'll get things working with the video next week and not just audio. Jules Bland.
Hold up your chairs!
Fold up the chairs, that's right. Thanks so much for being here. Have a good night. Oh, eat David's donuts. That's not a metaphor.
It's not a euphemism.